Hey, what's up guys, Kadachi here, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to give you guys an updated build guide for my bleed bar build for tomorrow's release of AOZ. I changed a lot of things around, including aspects and Paragon, and I wanted to also show you guys some skill and weapon choices depending on how you want to play. So let's get right into it. For starters, in my last video, we had emerald jewels on all of our weapons. Yeah, we're going to take those off and we're going to put on amethyst jewels to get more X-Fall procs. So for our ring jewels, we decided to take off the skull jewels and put on actual resistances because I plan to run Shaco, and if I put on Shaco, I lose my cold and poison resist from my helmet, so I have to use it to reach the resistance caps. Cold resist I feel like isn't much of a threat over all the other resists, so you don't need to completely max that one out, it's fine. If you don't have a Shaco, you can just run a helmet, it's completely fine. Put your skull jewels, or you can keep them like this. We are way over armor cap, really needed. If you have 11k armor, you can easily reach 16k with just disobedience on your chest piece. Okay, for our weapon options, I actually have some opinions on like weapons like Doombringer and like armor pieces like Shaco. I feel like they're not really a necessity. You can get everything in this game done without them. They're great to have, it's great to grind for, but I just like for my build I decided if I wanted more damage I'm gonna run two legendary weapons, of course, and Doombringer is strictly for survivability. So if you want more defense you can run Doombringer, and if you want more offense just run two-handed weapon. I decided maybe if I'm running through the dungeon I'm gonna run Doombringer, and if I get to the boss I'm gonna switch to legendary weapons. But if you do not have Doombringer, it's fine. Two legendary weapons is okay because you have defenses elsewhere and they're pretty good. And if you do not have grandfather, that's fine. You can just run a two-handed sword with an aspect of expectant and you'll be just fine. Alright, so once again I'm going to show you guys the stats we need on our armor. You're going to want total armor in your helmet with 2 resistances, cooldown reduction, and aspect of might. For the chest piece, you want total armor, 2 resistances, damage reduction will be fine, and aspect of disobedience. For the gloves, you want attack speed, crit chance, lucky hit for more X-Fall procs, and 4 ranks to rend. And I'm also going to put an Edge Master's aspect on there. For our pants, I do not have my triple damage reduction pants on this character, they're on a different character, but you want triple damage reduction and total armor. We are well over resistance cap for our pants, as you can see, so you can definitely get some triple damage reduction there. But I'm also going to be trying to run Tybalts, so you can either try Tybalts because you are going to be well over armor cap, and if you need more defense you can just run some triple damage reduction pants with total armor. And for our boots, we're also going to be running Flicker Step to get our ult back really quickly. I'm going to be showing you guys an example of that later on in the video. For the aspects, we decided to change aspect of elements for our amulet and put it on our one-handed weapon. Like I said, you can choose between Doombringer or the one-handed weapon, so offense, defense. But definitely want to put accelerating on the amulet because attack speed is what's going to get you more bleed and more X-Fall procs. So let's go over to our vampire powers and I'll tell you guys what I run. Obviously Undying for some lifesteal. Metamorphosis, for different characters I actually wouldn't usually run this, but I actually enjoy running this on the barb for a specific reason that I'm going to show you guys later on in the video. Next we run Prey on the Weak, of course, vulnerable damage. Now Ravenous, I can honestly swap this one out for Sanguine Embrace. You get more crit chance and you get Fortify, so if you want to be more defensive definitely Sanguine Embrace. Offensive, run Ravenous, and you definitely want to be running Flowing Veins at all times. For the weapon expertise, I decided to switch to two-handed. I honestly noticed that there were way more X-Fall procs with this, and a lot more boss damage going on. So definitely try the two-handed. If you don't like that, you can keep the two-handed axe, but I prefer the two-handed sword. Now for the skill tree, we made a few changes. We kept the basic the same, core skill. Still, you can pick between these two options. Kept these same here. Actually, changed Iron Skin to Tactical Iron Skin for the heal. The heal is amazing. It's amazing. The Fortify, you can get that from Sanguine Embrace if you really wanted to, or there's another option that I'm going to show you guys. For the War Cry, you have two options. If you want to be more offensive, you can go for the Power War Cry. There's definitely going to be a lot of enemies around you, so that additional damage boost will be pretty good. Or you can go for the Mighty War Cry if you want to keep Fortify. That will be my replacement for the Sanguine Embrace. This usually comes up quite often with the cooldown reduction, so yeah, that'll be pretty good. Down here you can go for Guttural Yell, whatever it's called. If you want more damage reduction, that's a completely personal option. Or you can go get damage reduction down here if you want more of that. I decided to go offensive, get damage off of my Fortify. Heading over to the Paragon board, I made huge changes. I obviously set it up for the Abattoir of Zir for when I want to replace my glyph. But I just decided to take away a lot of nodes from some places. If you check out the Paragon board on Maxroll, you'll definitely see what I changed compared to the last video. We took out the elite damage here for sure, and we took out some armor here because we are well over armor cap. We also decided to go for a lot of different resistances over here, of course, to push the resistance cap. But the Abattoir of Zir setup is here. We're going to be taking out damage to close. I feel like this will be a pretty decent replacement because we're going to get a buff to damage reduction from bleeding, and we're going to get some bleeding damage also upon that. So yeah, that'll be it for that. As I said, I will be leaving the link to the build in the description on Maxroll, so check that out. For the elixirs, we're going to want to use a heady precision elixir. I don't have any materials for it right now, but I'm definitely going to be grinding for it today. The instances, we're going to be using Chorus of War, Spiral Morning, and Desert Escape. I wanted to leave you guys with some gameplay. This is a tier 100 Nightmare with 3 others in the party. I wanted to test my build strength and see how fast I could clear the dungeon. Most of all monsters killed. This is a 6 minute and 39 second run, so I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Shows me you guys want to see more builds, and I definitely have another one coming soon. Also want to thank you guys for 900 views on the last video. Seems like it got out there, and that really is my main goal of this whole YouTube thing. So with that being said, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one.